Aloha, this is Chris with Attainable Sustainable. Time for another tour in the round. It's been a little bit over a month since we last did this, and wow, what a difference. It's nice to see how much work we've actually accomplished in that amount of time. The Napier grass has been pushed back by probably about another 10 or 20 feet here, revealing this kukui nut tree, and we knew it was there, but we can now see the trunk. The pink ribbon you see off to the right there is a little ulu tree, a breadfruit tree that we've planted, and more ribbons this way showcasing the plants that have been planted, the trees that have been planted in the orchard. We've added a few apples and pears that are supposed to be a low chill variety, so we'll see how they do. It's kind of an experiment, but we'll see how they do. We have also done something that might surprise a lot of you, and that is that we have removed a couple of Norfolk pines from the front yard, really opening up the front yard. That wasn't the reason we took them down. We took them down because they were a danger to the house. They were leaning towards the house, and we were concerned about losing them in the high wind. But they did open up the front yard, and it gave these native koa trees the sunshine that they need to thrive. Hopefully they will enjoy that. We still have one big pile of Napier grass that's been cut and laying on the ground there under the tarp. That needs to be handled, but we did have one here that is no longer there. We've found that by just mowing over the dried grass, we can chop it up and mulch it. And right now it's real dry and yucky looking, but I think it'll be a good way to keep that under control. This area here, planting area, the berms that my son had built for me, they're growing in. One side, interestingly enough, is doing better than the other side. I'm not exactly sure why there. The chickens have been moved. They're no longer in the temporary pen they were in the orchard. They've been moved straight over here where you can see they've got a little bit of a shelter, and they like to hang out with my laundry. Right now we've got that single pair of jeans drying. The garden has expanded by another bed, and we've mulched. Those chips are all chips that came from the tree cutting process, so we are utilizing that on the property. Just about, I'm starting to get some cherry tomatoes. I've got kale in the garden. The pumpkins are starting to set flowers, so it's a late garden because it got in so late, and we're just getting started here, but we're working on it. The lasagna bed still needs to be finished off, and we've got project going on around here, and you can see by the mess that I haven't done any cleanup and prep for this, which I think keeps us all honest. We are working on this cottage and adding siding, bringing in plywood, and then there are some shingles on site that we'll be finishing that project. Around here, not much going on. We're trying to keep the grass from coming back in, which is going to be an ongoing project for a while. And we did add a few bananas to the fringe here. We had a bunch of bananas that needed to be divided, and we brought those over here. So that's pretty much it. It looks, to me, looking at it, it looks like we've had a pretty productive month. I hope you enjoyed taking a little tour with me. Aloha!